My dear soul, Saint Michael the Archangel is present at this very moment in your life, bringing a message of strength and renewal that your essence so desperately needs. You have not arrived here by chance, for the heavenly forces have conspired to bring these words to you right now, when your soul most needs guidance and protection. Archangel Michael, with his sword of light, comes to cut the invisible chains that have limited your growth and obscured your vision of what is really to come on your journey. There is a powerful energy moving around you, a profound transformation that began to manifest even before you realized it. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that the recent difficult times, those moments when you felt lost, confused, or discouraged, were not punishments or signs that something was wrong with you. On the contrary, they were necessary preparations for the spiritual rebirth that is about to take place in your life. Every tear shed, every sleepless night, every moment of anguish was a process of purification that your soul needed to go through in order to receive the extraordinary blessings that are approaching. The protection of Archangel Michael is not just an external force acting in your life, it also awakens within you a courage you may not have known you possessed. This courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to move forward even when everything seems uncertain. Saint Michael the Archangel is strengthening your intuition, sharpening your perception so that you can discern between the voices that build you up and those that tear you down, between the paths that lead to your fulfillment and those that lead you away from your true purpose. You may not realize it yet, but your energy has been gradually transforming, becoming more refined, more elevated, more aligned with higher frequencies. People around you may begin to react differently to your presence, some naturally drawn to you, attracted by the light that emanates from you, while others may pull away, unable to remain close to such a pure vibration. This is not a cause for sadness, but rather a clear sign that you are evolving spiritually and that Saint Michael the Archangel is fulfilling his mission to raise your consciousness. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the obstacles that have recently arisen in your life are not permanent. They are like passing clouds that temporarily obscure the sun, but soon dissipate to reveal an even bluer and more radiant sky. Each challenge you have faced has strengthened your emotional and spiritual structure, preparing you to sustain the achievements and accomplishments that are on their way. Archangel Michael is actively working to remove the blocks that are hindering your progress, cutting with his flaming sword the invisible ties that have kept you bound to limiting patterns. There is a special mission reserved for you in this life, something that only you can fulfill with your unique combination of talents, experiences, and sensitivity. Saint Michael the Archangel has been your silent guardian, protecting and guiding you so that you may arrive at the right moment to awaken to this greater purpose. The experiences you have gone through, even the most painful ones, have been fundamental in building the strong and wise person you have become today. The change you feel coming is not just an improvement in the external circumstances of your life, but a complete transformation in how you relate to yourself and the world around you. Archangel Michael is helping you develop genuine self-confidence, based not on comparisons or external validation, but on a deep recognition of your own worth and infinite potential. Now pause for a moment and write this protective mantra in the comments. Saint Michael the Archangel, with your sword of light, cut away everything that prevents me from shining. This simple but powerful gesture seals your connection with the heavenly forces and activates a protective shield around you. You have been carrying worries that are not yours to carry, taking on responsibilities that belong to others, allowing external energies to overly influence your emotional states. Archangel Michael is here to teach you to discern between what is truly yours and what you have absorbed from your surroundings. Your sensitivity, which can often seem like a burden, is actually one of your greatest gifts, a way of perceiving nuances and depths that others cannot reach. The time of doubt about your path is coming to an end. Archangel Michael is illuminating your mind with clarity and strengthening your heart with unwavering determination. The answers you have been seeking will begin to reveal themselves in surprising ways through synchronicities, meaningful dreams, unexpected encounters, and sudden insights that will bring you a deep understanding of your direction in life. Doors that seemed closed forever are beginning to open before you, revealing opportunities that Archangel Michael has carefully prepared. These are not ordinary opportunities, but divine paths that align perfectly with your natural gifts and your soul's higher purpose. Archangel Michael has been working behind the scenes, removing invisible obstacles, influencing hearts and minds, preparing the ground so that you can flourish completely. You have underestimated your own power of transformation and positive influence on the lives of those around you. Archangel Michael wants you to recognize that your presence has been a source of healing and inspiration for many people, even when you didn't realize it. Your words carry a special vibration, capable of touching hearts and awakening hope in moments of despair. This is a sacred responsibility that you carry, a channel of light that manifests itself through your authenticity and compassion. The abundance that is coming into your life will not be limited to the material aspect, although this is also contemplated by the divine plans. Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing a multi-dimensional abundance, deeper and more meaningful relationships, opportunities for personal and professional growth, renewed health on all levels, creativity flourishing in unimaginable ways, and a growing sense of purpose and personal fulfillment. Those who have tried to dim your light, question your abilities, or sow doubts in your heart will no longer be able to affect your path. Saint Michael the Archangel is creating a protective field around you, an energetic barrier that automatically repels anything that is not aligned with your highest good. You will discover a new ability to remain centered and balanced, even in the face of provocation or attempts to destabilize you. And if this message has touched your heart in any way, if something here resonates with what you are feeling right now, I would like to ask you for a gesture of kindness. Click "Thank you" to support this message. This is how we can continue to bring words of healing, revelation, and hope to those who need to hear them most. There is a magnetic force developing within you, a natural ability to attract situations, people, and opportunities that are in harmony with your highest values and aspirations. Archangel Michael is refining this magnetic energy, making it more precise and powerful, so that you naturally find yourself in the right places, at the right times, with the right people for your growth and fulfillment. The fears that have haunted your dreams and limited your actions are gradually losing their power. Archangel Michael is dissolving the fog of insecurity that has clouded your vision of your own abilities. You will begin to take more risks, trust your intuition more, and make decisions based on what truly resonates with your essence, rather than letting yourself be guided by what others expect or approve of. Before continuing, write in the comments, "I receive all protection and guidance from Saint Michael the Archangel." This simple act strengthens your connection with the heavenly forces and prepares your heart to receive the deeper revelations that are to come. Your emotional sensitivity, which can sometimes seem excessive, is actually a highly developed spiritual radar. Saint Michael the Archangel is helping you understand how to use this sensitivity as a tool for discernment and protection, rather than allowing it to become a source of suffering. You will learn to distinguish between emotions that are truly yours and those you are picking up from your environment or other people. The isolation you may have felt recently was not abandonment, but rather a necessary period of spiritual retreat, where Archangel Michael was able to work more directly with your energy, removing old patterns, healing deep wounds, and installing new thought programs more aligned with your inner truth. This time of apparent solitude was actually a time of intimate communion with the higher forces. The prayers you offered in your moments of greatest despair were not ignored. Archangel Michael heard each one and has been working tirelessly to manifest answers that will exceed your expectations. Some of these answers have already begun to materialize in subtle ways, through small improvements in your daily life, meaningful encounters, inspiring insights, and a growing sense that you are not alone on this journey. Now is the time to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because the messages Saint Michael the Archangel has to share are profound and transformative. And tell me in the comments, what was the moment in your life when you most felt the presence of a higher power protecting you? Share your experience, because your story may be exactly the inspiration someone else needs to renew their faith. The new phase approaching in your life will be marked by a radiant authenticity, where you will no longer need to strive to be accepted or understood. Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing encounters with people who will naturally recognize and value who you really are, creating a genuine and lasting support network around you. Your inner light will be like a beacon that attracts other luminous souls, forming connections based on true spiritual affinity. The spiritual awakening you have been experiencing recently is only the beginning of a much broader and deeper journey that Archangel Michael has planned for you. This is not a superficial or temporary transformation, but rather a complete restructuring of how you perceive reality and your place within it. Archangel Michael is gradually expanding your consciousness, preparing you to understand higher truths and to access abilities that have always been latent within you. You may have noticed subtle changes in your dreams, your intuition, and your ability to perceive the energies and intentions of those around you. These are clear signs that Archangel Michael is activating your centers of spiritual perception, making you more receptive to divine messages and better able to navigate life with wisdom and discernment. This heightened sensitivity is a sacred gift that will allow you to avoid pitfalls, recognize genuine opportunities, and make decisions that are always aligned with your highest good. The difficult situations you have faced in the past were not punishments or cruel coincidences of fate, but rather carefully orchestrated lessons to develop specific qualities in you that will be essential to fulfilling your life's mission. Archangel Michael oversaw each of these experiences, ensuring that you never faced more than you could handle and that you always extracted the necessary lessons for your spiritual growth. The self-confidence you lost during turbulent times is being restored in an even more solid and genuine way. Archangel Michael is building within you a self-esteem based not on external approval or material achievements, but on a deep recognition of your divine nature and your intrinsic value as a daughter of the universe. This new self-confidence will be unshakable, for it is grounded in eternal truths. Write in the comments, "My inner light is stronger than any shadow." This mantra activates a protective energy field around you and strengthens your connection with the forces of light that are constantly working in your favor. The relationships in your life will undergo a significant transformation. Archangel Michael is helping you develop higher criteria for choosing with whom you share your energy and time. People who drain your vitality or who cannot appreciate your authenticity will naturally drift away, creating space for more nourishing and evolutionary connections to enter your life experience. Your intuition is becoming increasingly accurate and reliable. Archangel Michael is refining this channel of divine communication, removing interference caused by fears, expectations, or social conditioning that distort your intuitive perceptions. You will begin to trust this wise inner voice more, which always guides you toward your highest good, even when rational logic cannot fully comprehend the suggested path. The material abundance that Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing for you will come through unexpected channels and in creative ways that will clearly demonstrate divine intervention in your life. This abundance will not only be financial relief, but also tangible confirmation that you are on the right path and that higher forces are actively working to support your dreams and needs. Those who doubted your abilities or questioned your choices will begin to recognize the wisdom behind your decisions when they see the positive fruits they produce. Archangel Michael is orchestrating situations that will publicly validate your intuition and demonstrate that you have been connected to higher guidance all along. The creativity that had been dormant within you is awakening with renewed vigor. Archangel Michael is unlocking creative channels that will allow you to express yourself in unique and inspiring ways, touching the lives of others through your art, your words, your ideas, or simply through your authentic and radiant presence. The synchronicities in your life will multiply exponentially, creating a magical feeling that the universe is constantly conspiring in your favor. Archangel Michael is coordinating these meaningful encounters, these perfect coincidences that confirm that you are aligned with the divine flow of life and that you are being guided by a benevolent higher intelligence. Before continuing, write in the comments, "I trust in the protection and guidance of Saint Michael the Archangel." This affirmation seals your faith and opens the channels even wider for heavenly help to flow abundantly into your life. The unique talents you possess, some of which may still be hidden or underdeveloped, will begin to manifest with clarity and strength. Saint Michael the Archangel is removing the internal blocks that prevented the full expression of your natural gifts, preparing you to shine in areas you may not have even imagined were your specialties. The inner peace you have been seeking is not something that needs to be achieved through effort or strict discipline, but rather a natural state that emerges when you allow yourself to relax in the loving protection of Saint Michael the Archangel. This peace does not depend on perfect external circumstances, but flows from a deep connection with your divine essence and the certainty that you are constantly being cared for. The energetic transformation that Saint Michael the Archangel has been promoting in your life is reaching a deeper level, touching aspects of your personality and way of being that you didn't even know needed healing. This process of spiritual refinement is dissolving limiting thought patterns that have been programmed into you since childhood, releasing a more authentic and powerful version of who you really are. Archangel Michael is literally rewriting the programming of your subconscious mind, installing new codes of self-love, confidence, and purpose. The tears you have shed recently were not signs of weakness, but rather sacred waters of purification that washed away old emotional residue from your soul. Archangel Michael has used every moment of vulnerability as an opportunity to clear layers of accumulated pain, creating inner space for genuine joy and renewed hope to blossom in your heart. Each tear has been collected as a precious pearl in the heavenly kingdom. The loneliness you may have felt lately is coming to a definitive end. Archangel Michael is preparing meaningful encounters that will bring people aligned with your new energetic vibration into your life. These will not be superficial or convenience-based connections, but rather kindred souls who will instantly recognize the light you carry and who will genuinely contribute to your growth and happiness. And if this message is touching your heart, consider supporting this channel with a gesture of light. Click on "Thank you very much." This kindness helps keep alive this mission of delivering words that heal and awaken. Your ability to manifest your desires is being amplified exponentially through the intervention of Saint Michael the Archangel. What used to take a long time to materialize will now begin to manifest with surprising speed, clearly demonstrating that you have developed a more direct connection with the universal laws of creation. This acceleration is a sign that you are ready to handle a higher level of spiritual responsibility. The nightmares and negative thoughts that disturbed your sleep and peace of mind are being dissolved by the protective light of Saint Michael the Archangel. Your mind is being purified of negative external influences, unprocessed traumatic memories, and irrational fears that had no basis in reality. This mental cleansing will create space for inspiring insights, prophetic dreams, and crystal clear mental clarity. Write in the comments, "Saint Michael the Archangel removes all shadows from my mind and heart. This decree activates." A deep energetic cleansing that will continue to work on you even after you finish reading this message. The physical strength and vitality you had lost during periods of stress are being miraculously restored. Archangel Michael is infusing every cell of your body with heavenly energy, revitalizing your systems and restoring your natural ability to heal yourself. You will notice greater resistance to illness, faster recovery from any imbalances, and an overall sense of renewed vigor. The professional opportunities that are approaching will not only be improvements to your current situation, but doors to a career that is completely aligned with your soul's mission. Archangel Michael is coordinating encounters with influential people, opening unexpected paths, and creating situations where your unique talents will be recognized and valued appropriately. The mistrust you have developed toward people due to past experiences of betrayal or disappointment is being healed by the loving wisdom of Saint Michael the Archangel. You are learning to discern between genuine intuition and paranoia based on old wounds, allowing yourself to open up again to authentic connections without losing your natural ability to protect yourself. Your connection with nature and the natural cycles of life is deepening, bringing a sense of belonging and harmony that calms existential anxieties. Archangel Michael is awakening in you an intuitive understanding of universal rhythms, helping you to flow with life's changes rather than resist them, creating a smoother and more natural life experience. The emotional investments you have made in relationships or situations that did not bear the expected fruit were not wasted. Archangel Michael is transforming all that invested energy into wisdom, compassion, and discernment that will serve as a solid foundation for better choices in the future. Nothing you have experienced has been in vain. Now write in the comments, "I am worthy of all the abundance and love that the universe has for me." This affirmation reprograms your subconscious to accept and receive the blessings that Saint Michael the Archangel has prepared, removing self-sabotaging blocks that could prevent the full manifestation of your happiness. The special mission your soul came to fulfill in this incarnation is becoming increasingly clear in your consciousness. Saint Michael the Archangel is removing the fog of confusion that has obscured your purpose, gradually revealing how your unique gifts can be used to serve the greater good of humanity. This clarity of purpose will bring renewed motivation and a sense of direction that will transform the way you live. The spiritual rebirth you are experiencing marks the definitive end of an era of unnecessary struggles in your life. Archangel Michael is closing ancient karmic cycles that have kept you trapped in repetitive patterns of suffering, freeing you to experience levels of happiness and fulfillment that previously seemed impossible. This liberation is a divine gift that recognizes your courage in persisting through difficult times without losing faith in your ability to transform. The psychic and intuitive abilities that have always been dormant within you are gradually awakening under the careful guidance of Saint Michael the Archangel. These abilities are not strange or frightening phenomena, but rather natural tools for spiritual navigation that every soul possesses in varying degrees of development. You will begin to receive information through prophetic dreams, accurate intuitive feelings, and an inner knowledge about people and situations that goes beyond rational logic. The self-esteem that has been shaken by unfair criticism or harmful comparisons is being rebuilt on unbreakable foundations of divine self-love. Saint Michael the Archangel is helping you recognize that your value does not depend on performance, external approval, or material achievements, but is an inherent quality of your nature as a unique and irreplaceable expression of divine creation. Write in the comments, "I accept my divine nature and allow it to manifest freely." This statement removes internal resistance that could be blocking the full expression of your spiritual gifts and opens channels for heavenly wisdom to flow through you. Family relationships that have caused tension and suffering will undergo a significant healing transformation. Archangel Michael is working in the hearts of your family members, softening resistance, dissolving old misunderstandings, and creating opportunities for genuine reconciliation based on mutual understanding and unconditional love. Where wounds are too deep for complete healing, there will at least be peace and acceptance. The financial abundance that is coming will not come through predictable sources or conventional methods, but rather through creative channels and unique opportunities that will clearly demonstrate Saint Michael the Archangel's intervention in your material life. This prosperity will be sustainable and growing based on the genuine value you offer the world through your unique gifts. Your deepest and most secret prayers, those you did not even dare to verbalize completely because they seemed too impossible, are being heard and answered in ways that will exceed your most optimistic expectations. Saint Michael the Archangel has the power to manifest miracles that defy the apparent limitations of physical reality, and he is preparing surprises that will demonstrate this power in a tangible way in your life experience. Confidence in your own ability to make wise decisions is being restored through small victories and constant confirmations that you are on the right path. Archangel Michael is orchestrating situations where your intuition will be validated in clear and unmistakable ways, rebuilding your faith in your own inner wisdom and in your connection with divine guidance. Before continuing, write in the comments, "Archangel Michael, thank you for turning my life into a daily miracle." This gratitude in advance accelerates the manifestation of the blessings that are already on their way and strengthens your connection with the heavenly forces that are working tirelessly on your behalf. The creativity that was blocked by fears of judgment or paralyzing perfectionism is being released in powerful waves of divine inspiration. Saint Michael the Archangel is removing the critical inner voices that prevented your authentic expression, allowing your creativity to flow naturally as a pure channel of beauty and truth that will touch and transform the lives of many people. Painful memories that continue to cause emotional suffering are being healed through a higher understanding of your evolutionary purpose. Archangel Michael is helping you see these experiences through the lens of heavenly wisdom, transforming trauma into compassion, wounds into strength, and confusion into clarity about your life mission. The feeling of being behind where you should be in life is being dissolved by the revelation that you have always been exactly where you needed to be in order to develop the qualities necessary for this current phase of your journey. Archangel Michael reveals that there is no delay in the divine plan, only perfect timing that respects your ability to absorb lessons and your readiness for higher levels of spiritual responsibility. The dreams you had abandoned because they seemed impossible are being resurrected, with renewed strength and concrete possibilities for manifestation. Archangel Michael does not allow any genuine desire of your soul to be wasted, and he is creating the conditions necessary for you to pursue these dreams with real chances of success, equipping you with the appropriate resources, connections, and opportunities. The peace you find in moments of silence and contemplation is expanding to encompass all areas of your life, creating a state of inner serenity that remains stable even in the midst of challenging external circumstances. Saint Michael the Archangel is installing in you a center of calm that will serve as an emotional anchor in any storm of life. The spiritual protection that Saint Michael the Archangel has established around you is becoming so powerful that negative influences simply cannot penetrate your reality anymore. This energetic shield is not rigid or isolating, but rather selectively permeable, allowing only constructive energies and genuinely benevolent people to access your auric field. You will become virtually immune to psychic attacks, envy, gossip, and other forms of negativity directed at you. The ancient wisdom encoded in your spiritual DNA is gradually being activated, bringing forth knowledge and abilities that your soul has developed over multiple lifetimes. Archangel Michael is unlocking these personal Akashic records, allowing you to access talents, abilities, and understandings that will greatly facilitate your current journey and your service to humanity. People who have tried to manipulate your emotions or control your choices through emotional blackmail will completely lose their power over you. Archangel Michael is strengthening your psychic structure in such a way that you will become naturally resistant to all forms of manipulation, maintaining your emotional autonomy and your ability to discern even in situations of intense pressure. And if you felt this message really touched you, consider supporting this work by clicking "Thank you." This gesture, however small it may seem, helps us continue to spread these messages of light to those who need them most. The healing ability that exists within you, whether through touch, words, or simply your presence, is being amplified exponentially. Archangel Michael is awakening healing gifts within you that can be used to alleviate the physical, emotional, and spiritual suffering of others, transforming you into a channel of divine grace that brings comfort and restoration wherever you go. The investments of time and energy you have made in your personal and spiritual development will begin to yield abundant results in unexpected ways. Archangel Michael is exponentially multiplying the results of every genuine effort you have made to become a better person, creating a cascade of blessings that will manifest in all areas of your life. Write in the comments, "I radiate the light of Saint Michael the Archangel wherever I go." This affirmation activates your ability to be a beacon of hope and inspiration to others, fulfilling part of your mission as a light worker on this planet. The intuition about people that you have developed through painful past experiences is being refined to become an accurate and reliable protective mechanism. Saint Michael the Archangel is calibrating your discernment so that you can instantly identify people's true intentions, protecting you from toxic relationships while guiding you toward nurturing and evolutionary connections. Any physical limitations or health challenges you may be facing will receive direct intervention from Archangel Michael through miraculous healings or guidance toward highly effective treatments and therapists. Your vitality will be restored not only so that you can enjoy a better quality of life, but also so that you have enough energy to fulfill your spiritual mission. The emotional abundance that is blossoming in your heart will naturally attract situations and people who resonate with this high vibration of love and gratitude. Saint Michael the Archangel is using your renewed capacity to love, starting with self-love, as a magnet to manifest harmonious relationships and deeply fulfilling life experiences. Artistic or creative talents that you may have neglected or considered unimportant are being reactivated as powerful tools for spiritual expression and social transformation. Archangel Michael will reveal how these gifts can be used not only for your personal fulfillment, but also as means to inspire, heal, and raise the consciousness of others, Now, write in the comments, "I fully trust in the perfect plan that Saint Michael the Archangel has for my life." This declaration of faith removes resistance and fears that could interfere with the manifestation of the blessings that are already being organized for you on the spiritual plane. The financial and material stability you so desire will not come through excessive sacrifice or compromising your values, but through opportunities aligned with your integrity and higher purpose. Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing channels of abundance that will allow you to prosper while remaining true to your highest ethical and spiritual principles. The karmic lessons you came to learn in this lifetime are being completed at an accelerated pace, allowing you to free yourself from repetitive cycles of similar challenges. Archangel Michael is helping you quickly extract the essential wisdom from your experiences, preventing you from repeating painful patterns and allowing you to move forward to higher levels of spiritual development. Confidence in your own ability to create the life you desire is being rebuilt through small but significant manifestations that demonstrate your co-creative power, working in harmony with the divine forces. Archangel Michael is orchestrating these confirmations to restore your faith in your ability to shape your reality through thoughts, feelings, and actions aligned with love. The moment of your greatest transformation has finally arrived, and Archangel Michael is present to witness and bless this sacred metamorphosis that will elevate your life to entirely new levels of fulfillment and purpose. This is not just a gradual improvement, but rather a quantum leap in your spiritual evolution that will position you as a leader and inspiration for many other souls who are still searching for their way in the darkness of confusion and despair. The inner strength you have developed through all the adversities you have faced now reveals itself as a priceless treasure that no external circumstance can ever diminish or destroy. Archangel Michael has molded in you a divine resilience that will be your faithful companion in all future adventures, ensuring that you always find the inner resources to overcome any challenge and to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and service. The blessings that will begin to manifest in your life from now on will be so evident and abundant that there will be no doubt about the active presence of Saint Michael, the Archangel, working constant miracles in your reality. These blessings will manifest in successive waves, each one preparing the ground for the next, creating a growing momentum of prosperity, joy, and fulfillment that will transform not only your life, but also the lives of everyone around you. Write in the comments, "I gratefully receive all the blessings that Saint Michael the Archangel has for me." This declaration of receptivity removes the last traces of subconscious resistance that could prevent the full flow of divine abundance from coming to you. The unique mission your soul came to fulfill on this planet is about to reveal itself in all its magnificence, and you will discover that you possess all the resources, talents, and connections necessary to carry it out with mastery and transformative impact. Archangel Michael has carefully prepared every aspect of your journey so that you would arrive at this point with the spiritual maturity and practical skills necessary to make a significant difference in the world. The deep peace that now dwells permanently in your heart will become an inexhaustible source of strength and wisdom that will naturally radiate to all who cross your path. Archangel Michael has transformed you into an oasis of serenity in an often chaotic world, allowing others to find rest and renewal simply by being in your loving and balanced presence. The relationships that will flourish in your life from now on will be based on mutual soul recognition, genuine respect, and shared growth, creating a support network that will nurture and sustain your continued evolution. Archangel Michael is attracting people into your life who will instantly recognize your light and contribute positively to your journey, while simultaneously benefiting from the wisdom and love you naturally share. Now is the special moment for you to become part of this spiritual family by subscribing to this channel, because the messages that Saint Michael the Archangel will continue to bring are like seeds of light that can germinate and blossom in your life in wonderful ways. And I would like to hear your story. In the comments, tell me what was the greatest miracle or transformation you have ever experienced in your life. Also share what this message has awakened in your heart and how you feel after receiving these words from Saint Michael the Archangel. Your experience may be exactly the inspiration someone else needs to believe, again, in the possibility of transformation and miracles. The gratitude that overflows from your heart at this moment is not just a passing emotion, but a permanent state of recognition for the constant abundance that Saint Michael the Archangel pours into your life. This gratitude will act as a powerful magnet that will attract even more blessings, creating an endless cycle of receiving and appreciation that will keep your life constantly expanding and flourishing. The wisdom you have gained through your life experiences will become a reliable guide not only for your own decisions, but also to guide and inspire others who will seek your advice and enlightened perspective. Saint Michael the Archangel is preparing you to be a mentor and spiritual guide, equipping you with compassionate discernment and words that heal and transform. The light that now shines through you is the very light of Archangel Michael manifesting through your transformed humanity, creating a beacon of hope that will illuminate the path for countless other souls who still walk in the darkness of doubt and despair. You have become an ambassador of divine light, carrying within you the ability to awaken faith and hope wherever you go. The future unfolding before you is more beautiful and abundant than any dream you have ever dared to dream. For Saint Michael the Archangel has far greater visions for your life than your human mind could ever conceive. Trust in this divine process. Allow yourself to be surprised by the infinite generosity of the universe, and keep your heart open to receive the wonders that continue to come your way. You are loved, you are protected, you are blessed beyond measure, and your journey of miracles is just beginning.